Hello again, all my Facebook friends. Excuse me, YouTube friends. Okay, I've had a couple people ask me, where's the videos? Or haven't I made a video? Well, honestly, I've been working on RCs, like the big bore kit. If anybody watched, I don't even think I did an update on it. The last time I went out to run my DBXL, I ended up losing compression. So I'm having to completely rebuild it. I'm doing a different mod, hopefully to get more low end power. It's a 30.5 cc, and that's what I was running before, but it didn't have the low end power like I wanted, so I'm changing some of the modifications, some of the porting, to hopefully get a little more low end. In 5 days from now, the 25th, we'll be doing the giveaway for the DBXL center diff skid plate. That will make sure nothing gets up into your center, well, basically not really your center diff, but the spur gear. It protects the spur gear, because with a typical DBXL, like on a buggy, that's the spur gear is going to show. So like on this buggy, my spur gear shows right here. How will I show them? But you can actually see my spur gear right there. Same thing with the DBXL, but this skid plate that I'm giving away, which is in here somewhere, covers this with a plate that's about this big. It's about a sixth of the size of this entire chassis, so it's a big piece of aluminum. Been working on the Jado, putting a pull start on it. I don't like the easy starts. Jado's fun as hell, I love it. Been doing some wiring, setting up my closet. Last time people saw my closet, it was very nasty, but now it's... I only have the 4 transmitters that I use the most, and my flight transmitter. Then I have receivers, servos, stuff like that, batteries, battery checkers. Probably not going to be able to be seen very well. Batteries, battery checkers. And right here would go usually my tent gun and my GoPro. And that's where that sits. Also, a reason why I hadn't been able to do any videos. Make sure everything's still going. Yeah, I hit a button. The phone that I was using, because nowadays phones have great cameras, was a LG V20. My LG V20 took a crap on me, so I had to get it warranty. I'm through AT&T. I was with Verizon a long time ago, but we have 7 devices on our plan. We're paying a little less than $350. With 6 devices through Verizon, with everything the same except for a gear watch, which I'm not wearing it, but I have one, the S3. We were paying almost $700, so more than double. The only thing between AT&T and Verizon, for one thing, AT&T has better customer service, is second to none. One reason I say that is we actually owed our bill. My LG V20 now is my camera phone. It has very good cameras on it. But I ended up getting a Samsung S8 Plus. My fiance had one. I liked it quite a bit, so I decided to get one. It's faster. It's a better phone overall. I'll be getting the Note 8 when it comes out, but my LG doesn't work with the Gear VR that we got, the VR powered by Oculus with the controller and everything. So at the time we owed her our bill, which we always paid at the end of the month. They have had no problem with that for over a year now. And they actually, usually if you owe a bill, you can't upgrade. You can't add a line, you can't do anything. Well, they actually, my local store sucks. Sean, the manager, is an asshole. He's actually, he got written up one time because we had gone in there to exchange my Note 7 for the LG V20 because the Note 7 had a federal recall on it, but they said, no, we can't exchange it. The computer won't let us. Well, I had already talked to AT&T, and legally, federally, they had to. Well, I gave the phone, the Note 7, to Sean so he could talk to the lady, and he ended up getting an attitude and cussing at the lady at AT&T, which ended up being someone pretty high up. So he got suspended for like a month. But yeah, I'm not really one to take... I don't have authority issues, but if I know I'm right, I will fight back. Also, I've been speaking to other channels. You got Poor Man RC. He's a great guy. I love the ideas he comes up with. So if you get a chance to go out, and another thing that he does is he works to get other people up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm already there. And honestly, it's nice to, if you monetize your videos, it's nice to get that little bit of extra money to help you. And a lot of times that goes towards my RC. Sometimes it'll go towards bills. Depends how we're doing money-wise. But he and I have sort of spoken to each other, and we're doing what we can to try to get other small channels up to 1,000. Because I will say, getting that first 1,000 is hard. It took me about 3 years. I first started with guitars and amps. That's what I was originally into. And then I started getting to RCs, and I fell in love with them. I still like playing guitar. I don't have any at the moment. I have my 6, my 7, and my 9 string on layaway at the moment. Well, not layaway. I had pawned them, but they never got sold, so I went back and paid the 15% for all 3, paid that, and now nobody else can buy them, and I can pay every month and eventually get them back, and then I don't have to worry about an amp. Most likely going to be a Mesa Boogie triple rectifier, so yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, the biggest reason why I haven't been doing any videos is a camera situation. I have a camcorder right here. I don't like using it. It's too bulky. And honestly, the image compared to my phone, the image compared to my phone cameras isn't as good. Like right now, 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's only 720. That's an older camcorder. And honestly, today with cameras that are in our phones, they're so good, and there's so much editing that comes along with the phone, even though I use KineMaster. But Samsung has a lot better editing software than LG. So this isn't anything about what phone is better. Personally, I've been with the Samsung since the S3 and the Note 2. Before that, I was with iPhone. Personally, I find that you can do so much more with Android products, and when it comes to having to buy stuff. Angry Birds. With iOS, you have to pay 99 cents for it last time I checked. Android, it's free. You get ads, but it's free. You can still play the game without having to pay a cent. And that's how it is with most Android games. But when you get into apps like, there's an app that I got recently where I can actually put the VR headset on and use I can fly this, and if I look down, the camera will look down. If I look left, it will yaw left. If I look right, it'll yaw right. I can't remember the name of the app. I'd have to get into it. There might be some quiet for a second. I've been outside working because we have, just so people can see, if it does start thundering really loud. We have that right there coming towards us. So, yeah, we have some nice storms headed north towards us. They're sort of going west, but we'll get some rain, definitely. It's already raining, just not heavy. And the app, okay, it's you do have to pay for this. Buying FPV goggles can cost anywhere from, Michael M. wrote this, so this is on forum.dji.com. Buying FPV, first I'm going to read it. Okay, yeah. Buying FPV goggles can cost anywhere from $600 US to $1,000 US, and most of the time using FPV goggles will not allow you to control the drone with your body motion like you can do by following this tutorial. This is a cheap solution and are way more immersive than FPV goggles because you can move your body and head around and have the drone rotate and camera move up and down in response to your body motion or your head motion. I'll leave this in the description, but the app is just a bunch of Z's. I've also found other ones that work. Right now they're not on this phone. They were on my LG V20. The LG V20 would work with the VR headset, but it wouldn't work with the controller, and also I couldn't get the Oculus app on it because it is a closed system. You have to have Samsung phones, at least the S7 Edge or up. So yeah, that's an update of why I haven't been doing any videos. I apologize. I had some people ask me, where are the videos? This is why. I had problems with phones and I ended up getting a new one. So now I have the LG V20 recording with a 130 degree wide angle lens, and also a very good LG V20 has a better camera overall compared to the Samsung, but the Samsung Note 8 is going to have a dual lens, and it's going to have a better than the V20, but then the V30 is coming out and going to have better camera than the Note 8, but I've always been a huge Note fan. So as you can see on my bench, just nitro fillers, Revo trans, tools, just stuff sitting around from the last time I was in here. Usually when I'm working on something, I usually probably take it out because this isn't a very big room. I don't have a lot of room right here to work on. So I take it out into my living room, and I enjoy sitting on the floor when I'm working, so if something drops, it's not going to drop and bounce and I won't be able to find it. It'll only fall that far, and all I got to do is reach over and grab it. So yeah, that's the update. Oh, lastly, I'm building a rustler, a nitro rustler, to trade with. He has changed his YouTube from KC to Extreme RC, I believe. But I told him, when it comes to the name of your channel, you need to really look at what you want your channel to represent. Like DJ Medics, or Aaron, whatever you want to call him. His name's Aaron, who has RC Adventures. That's the best name for him because he does so much. He does 5th scale gas. I don't see a lot of nitro, but he does crawling. He does a lot of different stuff. Personally, me, Nitro Revolution, that's because most is nitro or gas. And I try to teach as much as I possibly can. And on my videos, there's not a lot of comments or questions because I try my best to explain everything to the point that someone just getting into the hobby there's no questions there's no unanswered questions. I try to explain everything I can. Like, I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but so basically, so a 5-year-old can understand it. I mean, I know a 5-year-old wouldn't be able to understand it, but that's what I try to do. Explain it the best way I can so anybody can watch this video, learn from it. And as far as my knowledge, I'm about one of the only people that is strictly nitro, and we'll do gas and also electric every now and then. RC models and reviews. The guy out of New Zealand, he also has XJet. I absolutely love his channel, especially the planes. He has a nitro, a little Cox. First, it was a ugly stick plane from Hobby King, and it had a Cox, the smallest nitro motor ever available, the Cox 010. And he ended up putting a 020 on it so he would have some throttle control. I love his channel. I love hearing about. He's very. He does a lot of information regarding drones, laws, regulations, all that stuff. So it's nice to see other hobbyists out there that don't just show running videos. They talk about the other parts of it, like regulations, rules, showing how things are done. I mean, because sometimes those videos are needed just as much as the running videos. Running videos are what most people like, but like my X-Max videos, those from my channel have gotten more views than any other because the X-Max came out and I did a video on every single part, how to rebuild it, how to get to it, what to do. And a lot of people got on me about the whole diff when I said fill it up. I mean, when I fill up a diff, I fill it up to the top, but then I don't top it off after I rotate everything and everything gets down into the diff. That leaves it about 75% filled. To me, that has worked the best, and I've had over 40 RC vehicles, and I got into RCs heavily July 17, 2015. So I haven't even been in 2 years, and I've learned this much. I do a lot of research, reading, watching videos. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I've been talking enough. Get this uploaded so others can see. But yeah, Nitro Revolution is still around. Just had a little hiatus there for a little while. Thanks for watching. Peace.